I've created a step-by-step how-to guide from beginning to end on how to go on your natural hair journey. Following these 5 steps that I created for you, I can guarantee you success, but you have to follow all 5 steps for this to be possible. Hey YouTube, I'm Kozact and I'm back with yet another video. For all of my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back and seeing me, and for all of my new viewers, be sure to go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you're interested in men's hair care, skin care, fitness, fashion, or overall wellness, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you do know when I post. YouTube is actually telling me 90% of you guys who are viewing are not subscribing. What are you waiting for? I drop videos weekly. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on this weekly heat. Oh, and I almost forgot, YouTube has a new feature called Super Thanks. So if you do end up liking this video and feeling like it was extremely helpful to you and you want to show your support, be sure to drop a super thanks down below and I'll be sure to shout you out in my next video giving you a thank you. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so step 1. Step 1 is going to be identifying damage. So we need to identify any sort of damage that may be occurring in your current hair. If your hair is permed, heat damage, you have split ends, dead ends, or you even have color damage, you might want to go ahead and consider cutting or trimming your hair. You want to start your hair journey off with a healthy head of hair, a healthy scalp, and no sort of damage with your hair. So I would like you guys to go ahead and think about, as well as take a look at your hair and think if you need to either trim your hair or you might even have to do the big chop. I had to do it. You might have to do the big chop. It's hard. It's hard on everyone, I know. I'll never do it again. Step 2 is actually going to be moisture and protein. All hair needs moisture and protein to grow strong and healthy. In fact, protein and moisture can't work well without one or the other. They need both of them. Your hair needs protein and moisture. Now, your hair type might have an abundance of one or the other, but there's a little test that you can do to find out what your hair is missing. A simple test that you can do to see if your hair is lacking moisture or protein is you can grab a strand of hair and pull it down towards the ground and extend it and see how far it extends before breaking. If you have balanced hair, meaning that you have a balanced amount of protein and moisture, the strand will extend a little, then bounce back to its original form without breaking. If the strand does that, that means that your hair is balanced and whatever you're doing or whatever routine you currently have is working. So I wouldn't advise tweaking it too much. If the strand stretches more than usual and breaks and feels dry and brittle, that means you have too much protein and not enough moisture in your hair. If this happens, I recommend adding a lot more moisture in your weekly hair routine. So whether you're going to add a leave-in conditioner, if you're going to add more oils, or I might even advise adding in a deep condition like once a week in your weekly routine for your hair to add a lot more moisture into your hair's diet. If the strand stretches and keeps stretching without breaking, and then you release that strand and it still stays in its like limp, mushy form, that means that you have way too much moisture and not enough protein. So I definitely recommend adding some more protein into your hair's diet. What I recommend to remedy this is to add a protein treatment into your weekly rotation. So once a week, you might want to protein treat your hair, as well as use products that have a light amount of protein in them. As well as you might even want to start to add more protein into your physical diet. Making sure your hair is getting what it's lacking is going to be crucial in having a successful natural hair journey. Step 3 is going to be protective styling. Once your hair gets to a long enough length, I highly recommend putting your hair in protective styles. It's one of, if not the best way to, you guessed it, go ahead and protect your hair. Protective styles are going to be an essential part of a natural hair journey and a just overall natural hair routine. You're going to see a lot of naturals have a protective style in. With a protective style, you're going to maintain moisture, prevent breakage, and encourage hair growth. Protective styles are also going to protect your hair against harsh weather conditions. So whether it's raining, it's snowing, it's a tornado, or even a tsunami going on, don't worry. your hair will be fine. And while doing all of this for your hair, it's also going to be very low maintenance, meaning that you're not going to have to spend too much time when you wake up in the morning getting your hair ready or having to prepare. You just wake up, do very little, you might oil your scalp, and you're good to go. Which brings me to my next step, step 4, which is preventing damage. Preventing damage can be anything from getting your hair trimmed and trimming off split or dead ends, or putting your hair in a protective style, or even just the way that you sleep with your hair. When your hair does get on the longer side, I do recommend getting your hair regularly trimmed or cutting off split ends or dead ends. If you don't know how to identify split ends or dead ends, you want to take a look at one of your hair follicles at the very end. You want to see if that follicle is split in half. If it is split in half, you want to see where it stops splitting, and usually that's where you want to get your hair trimmed. I do not recommend trimming your hair yourself. I recommend getting your hair professionally trimmed by an actual stylist. If you still at this point can't identify split ends or dead ends, I recommend asking your stylist if you have any split ends or dead ends and seeing if they recommend getting a trim or not. On top of that, the way that you regularly sleep with your hair is going to also help to prevent any sort of damage, whether you're sleeping with a bonnet, whether you're sleeping with a do-rag, whether you don't like having anything on your head. I recommend getting a actual silk pillowcase, which has a whole bunch of benefits to your hair and protecting your hair while you sleep. If you want more information about that, go ahead and watch my video on it. But you want to make sure that you're preventing your hair from having any sort of damage in the long run while you are on your natural hair journey, because it will set you back if you have split ends and it splits all the way down to like half of your hair or even close to your root. You don't want that to happen. You're going to end up having to chop your hair once again. So you do want to make sure your hair is moisturized. You want to make sure you're preventing any sort of damage, any sort of breakage, the best that you can. And the best way to do that is to get regular trims when your hair is a little bit on the longer side, and to protect your hair when you're picking, combing, and sleeping with your hair. Which brings me to my last and final step, step 5, which is maintaining healthy hair. Maintaining and being consistent on your natural hair journey as well as your natural hair routine is going to be crucial as far as making sure all of these steps work in unison. In a lot of aspects of life, you'll find that consistency is key to success, and it's no different in your hair journey. So the more consistent you're going to be, the more successful you'll be on your journey. So you want to make sure you're following all 5 steps correctly. You want to make sure you're preventing your hair from being damaged or having any sort of breakage at all. You want to make sure you're putting your hair in protective styles and keeping your hair moisturized at all times. So you want to make sure that you're trying to be as consistent as possible when it comes to moisturizing your hair, caring for your hair, sleeping with your hair, preventing damage, or anything that I mentioned in this video. But that brings me to the end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave this video a like. If you are new to my channel, again, I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys to go ahead and subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good jazz. Remember, YouTube's telling me 90% of you guys are watching and not subscribing. What are you waiting for? What are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, turn on post notifications. I drop a video every single week, so go ahead and subscribe and turn post notifications on so that you don't miss out on this weekly heat that I'm dropping for you guys. And if you did like the video, leave this video a like. And if you super liked the video, be sure to leave a super thanks down below. But that is all the time that I have for you guys today. Again, I'm Kozact, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.